Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight is another Friday night live stream. That's right. We're back. And today is an exciting day because we got lots of reports that $10,000 primary trade line has been posting. So far, some it's only Experian, some it's only TransUnion, some it's both Experian and TransUnion, and a few people have all three reporting right now. So let's be patient about this, but this is a win for the good guys, the ordinary citizens. We're going to talk about this asset classes. That means crypto. That means stocks. We're going to talk about that and a lot more, business credit as well. So welcome, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. And as you know, Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. All right. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Another Friday night. As you know, we can talk about anything that you want to talk about. The floor is open. And we have the first man in the house, Diesel Mike. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. And as I was saying at the beginning of this, we're talking about assets. That could be crypto. That could be stocks. That could be real estate. It could even be gold and silver coins. If you want to talk about that, that's going to be on the menu. But the discussion of the evening is another asset, which is credit. Because the $10,000 trade line, those who believed are now being rewarded, and you can still sign up for the $10,000 trade line to improve your credit score. That's right. No hard inquiry. Reports to all three credit bureaus. Nothing else to buy. You only pay $149.99 for the first year. At the start of your second year, if you want to stay in, then you just pay $99. So that's another way to do it, ladies and gentlemen, to improve your credit score. So whatever you want to talk about this evening, it's all on the table. So let me see. What I'm going to start off with is I got a question, but I don't see him in the chat right now. But I want to welcome everybody who's here so far. I'm going to start talking about, let's see. Let's go with crypto. So I'm going to put Coinbase on the screen so you guys can understand what we're talking about here. We'll talk about crypto first because this is an asset. And if you're not in crypto yet, you might want to get in on the crypto game because it's going to come in handy later. Even if you can only put in $50 here, $100 there, $500 here, it doesn't matter. Get in the game. There's going to be a reason for this. And I'm going to explain shortly in about 5 minutes because this is turning into be an asset now. And whenever you can borrow against something, then that means it's an asset to me. So if I can borrow against crypto, if I have $5,000 or more of crypto sitting somewhere at specific locations, I can get a loan anywhere from 30 to 70%. As long as I have $5,000 worth of crypto or more, a line of credit without credit checks, without revenue. So basically, you're using your assets to get for leverage. That's how simple it is. But the reason why I'm showing this is because you can see you can get your $5 free of Bitcoin by downloading the link. And yes, there's a link down below in the description for Coinbase. You'll see it down there if you want to get in on it. So it's pretty simple, not that hard. And we're going to keep going with this because when I was talking about using your assets, I'm going to show you something here. BlockFi. There's another source as well, but I'm going to go to BlockFi. I haven't ran a video on this yet, but I'm going to run a video on BlockFi probably in a few days. but I just want to give everybody a preview so they can use the link down below to sign up with BlockFi if you mess around with crypto. The reason why, you can see here, BlockFi interest account. They are given 8.6% AAPY annually just if you leave your crypto there. There's a way that they give you money. Okay, now let's talk about everybody talking about they need loans. How about getting a 4.5% loan based on how much you have in your crypto account? So you can see right here, $5,000 minimum. So you need 0.55 BTC, which is Bitcoin. And you can see here, collateral amount based on 50% loan to value. So they'll give you a loan for $2,500, and it's going to be for 12 months. See how simple this is? And as collateral, you can use Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and Pax. Those are the four. See how simple this is, ladies and gentlemen? Get your assets. And by the way, this is no different than if you had stocks, because a lot of people who do not have stocks do not know that you can borrow against your stocks. A lot of people don't know if you have a 401k, you can get a loan, a temporary loan from your 401k also, which is another retirement savings asset-based portfolio. So again, this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. You can be a top 10%er. All you have to do is start thinking differently. Invest a little bit of your money over time, and the next thing you know, you'll be able to do some extra things. So if you said, hey, you had $30 or $40 or $50,000, let's say, in BTC, Bitcoin or Ether or Litecoin or Pax, and a home came up where you needed 20% down over in Ohio, let's say, and they said, hey, Eric, we need 25,000 down. And if you could go borrow that and still keep the money where it is and earning while you borrowed it for 12 months, that would be pretty sweet, right? That would be your down payment. Now you got an asset. Now your asset, which is the real estate, is going to pay back your loan. That's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be a top 10%er, you buy assets with your credit. You don't buy items. You don't buy things that have no value if you can avoid it. Cars, homes, you generally can't disregard, but that's how you do it. So we're going to stay up on this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're talking about tonight, assets. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Diesel Mike's the first in the house. Thank you for being tuned in. Napalm SD, stop struggling now. Check in. Check. Thank you, my man. Glad to see that you're in the house. 7 Streams of Dreams income at work, but taping it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support. And I noticed that icon next to your name, which means you're a member of the channel. And I love that. Thank you so much for your double support here. I appreciate it. Charlene in the house. Good evening. Glad to see you here. Thank you so much for being here once again, Charlene. I appreciate your support. George Maple in the house. Now, what's up now? Stop Struggling Nowers. George Maple with the icon next to his name means he's a Stop Struggling Now channel member. Thank you so much. Gold Surfer, another Friday night. Glad to see you here, fam. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Haha, that's right. 7 Streams of Dreams income. That's it. A millionaire in the making, an emerging millionaire in the making. I love it. My $10,000 trade line touched down today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's going down. There we go. It's starting to happen. Now we have the rumor. And for all those who have not signed up for the $10,000 trade line, yes, there's a link down below in the description. It's only $149. No hard inquiry. Reports to all 3 credit bureaus. Nothing else to buy. What can you say? This is the best $10,000 primary trade line on the planet at the moment. Until SSN Lifestyle comes out, there will be a $15,000 primary trade line. No hard inquiry. Reports to all 3 credit bureaus. That's right. You heard me. All right. We'll talk about that on another day. Let's see. Because I'm my own CEO, I decided to take a 5-day weekend. Exactly. That's what I like to hear. Be a top 10 percenter. Exactly, George Maple. That's how we do it. CEO of my life. That means you can be anywhere, anytime that you want to be. All right. Let's go. Merging Millionaire. What's up, Eric? Carl Dillon. Oh, he has an icon next to his name. That means he's a member of the Stop Struggling Now Nation. Thank you so much, Carl Dillon, for your support. I appreciate you being a member of the channel. Thank you. All right, let's see. I also got the $10,000 trade line. Real lovely. George Maple posting it up. Uh-oh, we got some more. Yes, it boosted my credit 21 points. Exactly. And the good news is it could boost your different point numbers depending on the credit bureau, because all credit bureaus aren't equal. This is great news to hear. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people doubted that it would happen because why? There has been so many people on YouTube that tried to have these trade lines posted, but they were doing it a different way. In our case, the company was already doing trade lines. And for everybody that's new, if you sign up today, tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever you sign up, the new company policy is it will post 30 to 60 days after you sign up. All right. So if you see any of the previous videos where we talk about sign up by the 25th, then it's going to post between the 12th and the 19th or the 10th through the 17th. Don't just disregard because the company says they're going to go 30 to 60 days. They don't want to have a deadline. So that way the expectation is set perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. And by the way, the company, Attractive Gems Jewelers, that's right. They are the ones with this awesome program. So what are we going to do? I can now show you guys the website because it's fully functional. The pre-launch is over. We are now live. So this is what you're going to see. Let me go pull this up for you so you can see that and what it's going to look like. Let me pull this up. This is the credit application, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, there is no hard inquiry. This is it. You're going to have to fill it out just like a normal application because they're going to report. So they need your social security number. This is an active $10,000 line of credit. So you can buy items. You cannot buy online as far as I know right now. That should be ready in about another 2 months. But you can actually call a store, and if you buy anything, you have to put down 20%, and then you pay 5% per month. So I'll give an example. If you bought something that was $5,000, you're going to have to put down $1,000, and that remaining balance of $4,000 is going to be 5% paid monthly at 0% interest. That's right, 0% interest. So that 5% of $4,000 is $200 a month. That means 0% interest for 24 months. But if you can do mathematics, 200 times 5%, which is 5 times 200, you're going to pay it off in 20 months. All right. So it's pretty simple, ladies and gentlemen. So you'll have an extra 4 months, so you won't be late. And this is the only place where you're going to get 2 trade lines, because if you do buy something, you'll get an installment trade line, because that fixed payment every month of $200 a month will count as an installment trade line, and it will report on your credit to all 3 credit bureaus. Very powerful situation here, ladies and gentlemen. No credit checks, no hard inquiries, and you can utilize it. Now, online, you'll be able to do it, like I said, about 2 months. Unless, of course, these guys have already jumped the gun. They've been doing outstanding work. Let me show you guys what we're talking about here. This is the actual website that you can see. Nice and clean, just like you like it. And, of course, you can click on all these necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and then I'm assuming they have loaded up some items. There we go. All right. So, yes, you can order, but you actually have to call the store, and then they'll go over the procedure on how you would do it over the phone. All right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're hot. It's live. It's going down. And in fact, I put it on the wrong. I had two setups here. Let me go put it on the page because you guys were like, what's he talking about? He's on the home page. Anyhow, here's the home page, as you can see. And let's see. Let's go see what they have here. I haven't even been on the website, ladies and gentlemen. Quite frankly, I looked at it a few times, but I wasn't sending you there yet because it wasn't ready. Now it's ready. And again, there's a link down below in the description. So they have rings. Okay. Oh, those are custom rings. So you got to load it up. All right. So here we go. Here goes some items that's available. Yes, you can buy these. Again, they do have 4 stores, 2 in Southern California, which is in Oceanside and at the Carlsbad Mall. And then if you're in Texas, El Paso Mall and also Wichita Falls, Texas. Those are where actual literal stores are that you can walk into. And if you walk in, you can use your $10,000 line of credit. All right. Christmas is here. But once again, this is to help you improve your credit score. All right. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about there. How awesome is that? All right. That's it. Thanks, 7 Streams. Jonathan B., welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you again. We in there. All right, 10K hit today. Exactly, Jonathan B. Right on. Glad to hear this. We've had a few small snags, but that's okay. Whenever you start something new, there's going to be a few small snags. In other words, the credit bureaus typed in somebody's info incorrectly, like 0 trade line, 0 amount owed, or $500 owed, $10,000 credit line. But luckily, it's only been 2, 3, 4, 5 people. That's it. So that's awesome out of 1,000+ people. All right. So I just want to say they're on it. And if anybody has any problems, just hit me up at Eric at StopStrugglingNow.com. And then I can forward it in and we can get it fixed with the credit bureau right away. All right. Let's see what we got. The trade line posted, but I wish I didn't have Jewelers in the name. I wish it just said AG Corp. It will just be better off if you understand there. Yes, I understand, D Trade Line. D Trade Line, glad to see you here this evening. Your question yesterday, I was correct about Coinbase, except I guess I wasn't really correct when you were asking about using a credit card. You can use a debit card to load money on Coinbase, so I assumed that it was a credit card. I don't know what the difference is, quite frankly. I am guessing they're going to pull via ACH. Maybe that's why they may not accept credit card. I don't know, but if you link account, you'll see debit card comes up. So I thought that was a credit card, and I could have sworn I used a credit card before. But then again, I've been signed up with Coinbase for like 5-6 years. So there you go. But I do understand what you're saying. But hey, man, it's just a trade line. It still is going to work the same. So there's no real difference, but it's okay. It's all right. Let's see. Gold Surfer. My Equifax posted it today also. Glad to hear this. We're going to be waiting on the Experian. I'm sure Experian will probably be in the next 5 to 10 days, so we're all good. This is Social Facts. 21 points on mine. Thank you, 7 Dreams. Thank you for mentioning that again. I appreciate it. Because if you look at my Jewelers Club, the name that reports is Major Financial. Yeah, that's because they got their own trade line, but that's fine. It doesn't matter what they name it. The result is still the same. Debt utilization reduced, on-time payment history in there. 65% of your credit score in effect, which means you got an increase in your credit score if all things are equal and works out. So it really doesn't matter about the name. You just need the credit. And you need the debt utilization to work, and you need the on-time payment to work. So either way, it's all good. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, D Trade Line got lucky. He's one of the few lucky that got all 3 credit bureaus to hit. How awesome is that? That's beautiful, man. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Eric, do you have an opinion on why Dash is doing better than Airbnb? No, one day. That's all I can say. I don't know if they're doing better. I haven't even looked at it because I don't really pay attention after I buy IPOs because I know in 48, 72 hours they're going to go down. Let's go see what's up. I don't know if you call this better. George Maple, DoorDash opened at 185. So it's doing what normally happens with an IPO. DoorDash opened at 182. Hold on, let me go pull it up on the screen. DoorDash opened at 182. So it's down $7. No big deal. I didn't invest in DoorDash, and everybody knows why. And in case you missed the why, it's because DoorDash, to me, is a delivery service for food. That's all they do. Yes, they have 45% market share in the US, but Uber has 35% market share. And Uber not only delivers food, but they deliver people. So in my estimation, why are they a third of the price of DoorDash? Because there's no way that Uber should be priced a third of the price. Look, they're $52. How is that possible? That's crazy. So to me, the better play would be buy Uber. And I don't own Uber either. But now I'm going to buy Uber because there's no way. They're only 10% less. So by rights, Uber should be $100, over $100 easily if you compare the two. So, and the barrier to entry for delivering food is not that great. So again, only because we're in a pandemic is one of the reasons that I feel that their price is overpriced, in my opinion. But who knows? I've been wrong before, but that's the beauty of investing. You can't be right 100% of the time. But I chose to put my money in Airbnb. And yes, I did buy Airbnb at 153. And then I bought Airbnb at 149. So I'm way behind DoorDash right now. Way behind. DoorDash is only down $7. Airbnb, one day later, standard issue, they dropped. I can't remember Airbnb opened at what did they open at? 142, I believe it was. So from their open, they're only down by $3 or $4. So DoorDash is down 7, but by what I bought it at, I'm down 53, 40. I'm down $13, $14 per share. So, but I don't have no problem with that. I'm long-term on Airbnb. They have 6 million rooms. Marriott, the top 15 companies, when I did a video the other day, the top 15 hotel companies have 6 million rooms. Airbnb by themselves have 6 million rooms. Marriott, I'll show you right now because this was part of the video. Marriott stock is almost equal to Airbnb stock now. Look at this, 128. And Marriott only has 1.45 rooms, 1,450,000 rooms. Airbnb has 6 million. How is it that their stock price is going to be the same? Marriott, they have to buy or build hotels. Airbnb doesn't have to buy or build anything. They get hosts to voluntarily sign up on their platform. They get people to voluntarily come to their platform. Then they have other venues that they use, like places that when people are going to a city and they want to go to a concert, or they want to go bike riding, they want to go running, they have these other events that people pay for somebody to take them around the city. So they have different revenue streams that they haven't even tapped because of the pandemic. So after the pandemic, I expect Airbnb to take off. It should by rights be well more than Marriott. So that's just my idea. That's the way I think about it. All right. George Maple, Dash didn't open at 102. No, the general public, you could not buy at 102. You can only buy at 182, I think it was. And Dash went up to 195 the first day. Here, let me show you what I mean. DoorDash, it should give us the highs and lows. Dash, here you go. Here we go. 52-week high, 195.50. That was the first day. It went up to 190. So some people bought at 195 on the first day. And then the low is 163.80, which was actually the second day. Today is the third day. Whereas Airbnb, this is their second day. So on Monday, you can watch what happens with Airbnb. It probably, like most IPOs, it'll probably rise a little bit. All right. But that's what we're talking about here. So they didn't, 102, it says here it opened at 176.52 today, but I don't have yesterday's. But anyhow, it opened at 182 officially. 102 is just for the inside traders. The last guys that they sold the stocks to, they sold to them at 102. And then 2 days, 3 days later, these guys, the insider traders, they get special treatment, and boom, $80 per share, just like that. Sickening. But anyhow, that's what's up, George Maple. It opened at 182 to the general public, and then it went up to 195 on the first day. All right, 7 streams, I feel you, but you must understand and understand, so we'll learn. Exactly. Airbnb, they opened at the general public 146. Well, if they opened at 146, I can't remember. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So if you go by that, yeah, they did open at 146 because I bought at 153. So that means if they're at 139, they're only down $7. So then they're not worse than DoorDash. They're better because DoorDash is down $7. Yeah, so that means... yeah, so they're almost about the same. There's nothing to really talk about here. We're talking about $7 each. They're both right around the same number, except DoorDash is 1 day older. So like I said, we'll see what's going to happen. But to me, that's just, I got to buy some more Airbnb. That's all that means to me. All right, so let's get on it. We're talking about stocks right now. Market orders also drove the price up. Exactly. Dan versus stock market. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Exactly. And I was talking about this last night. In case you missed last night's live stream, people on Robinhood, you could actually buy before Airbnb opened up, and they were taking orders like Dan versus stock market is saying. So people were putting in there 150, 155. That's what they would pay. So these guys said, well, we're not going to open nowhere near 102. So they had orders already, so they knew what the pricing should be. It's a beautiful thing. And Dan versus stock market, thank you for that comment, because that is so true. That's why I made the previous video about being disgusted how the stock market works, because these guys are printing money literally, and then they already know what's going to happen before the stock market even opens. And then they price their shares accordingly in real time. So it's kind of disgusting, in my opinion. Insider trading is what I call it. All right, I'm going to move along. We were talking about SALT lending or cryptocurrency loans, especially since our Attractive Gems Jewelers came through. Let's talk about this. I talked about this last night too, but I'm going to get into something else besides that, because we got BlockFi in case you just showed up. But SALT lending, if you're into crypto, here you go. If you have $5,000 or more in crypto, you can get a loan 3 months to 12 months, and they will give you loan to value be 30 to 70%. So anywhere from $1,500 to $3,500 if you have $5,000, or if you have more, then you can borrow more for 3 to 12 months. Again, this is SALT lending, saltlending.com. That's where you can go to. And then I'm going to show you again, in case you came in late. Here's BlockFi. I have a link down below for BlockFi. And here's BlockFi, because you can get a loan also. They have a minimum of $5,000 for Bitcoin, Ether, or Litecoin. That's how much you need. You need 0.55 Bitcoin right now to get a 50% loan. That would be $2,500. Give an example. If you had $25,000 worth of crypto, then this is what you need in Bitcoin, and you would be able to borrow $12,500 for 12 months. So again, these are assets, ladies and gentlemen. Just like your credit is an asset, this is an asset. And if you're going to borrow money, then make sure you're buying an asset that pays back the loan. Make it a circular cycle. Don't use your own personal body to go out and work 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and then go pay back the money. No, an asset while you're sleeping makes money, so let that pay back the loan. That's why you need extra streams of income, because the extra streams of income pays for the toys, pays for the vacation, pays for the cars, pays for the house. That's how you should think of it. All right? So that's what we're trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm about to take advantage of SALT lending for sure. Exactly. Check D trade line. Check out BlockFi as well. BlockFi does 50% LTV. So you told me, I believe, well, okay, since you made it public last night, you said you had like 8,000 at Bitcoin. So that means with SALT lending, you'll be able to get anywhere from 2,400 to 5,600. And with BlockFi, you'd be able to get half of that, which would be 4,000. And the BlockFi link is down in the description, so please use that. And so for everybody here, please smash the like button, because I am in 30 minutes and I didn't say smash the like button yet. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel, because we talk about a lot of things. Streams of income. We talk about assets. We talk about credit. We talk about business credit, personal credit. We talk about real estate investing. In case you missed the videos about the overseas real estate investing, I've been talking about Dominican Republic. And sadly, and the only reason I'm saying sadly, people are going over there snapping up these pre-construction loans. It's unbelievable. Things are just being snapped up because of the special deals that you can get when you don't need credit and all you need is 10% down, and they're going to take payments over 2 years or over a year, monthly payments to pay for the part of the down payment until they finish construction. Then you owe the 60% or the 70% loan to value, which you can get. Banco Popular will give you a 70% LTV. So basically you're getting in, making an investment, almost kind of taking a chance. But since there's Airbnb, VRBO, I'm all in. So hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, here's the surprise. You're going to be hearing it first. I'm trying to get down to Punta Cana actually next week. That's what we're talking about. So you guys are going to see me on the ground, on the island, going around to the sales office. And yeah, we're going to be rolling tape. I'm just going to tell them we're rolling tape. Otherwise, I'm not buying jack nothing from them. How you like that leverage? All right, let's talk about it. BlockFi is coming with first BTC reward credit card. Exactly. There's more to BlockFi than what I'm talking about tonight. I'm going to actually do a video on them. Thank you for mentioning that, D trade line. There we go. Dan versus stock market. Dividends are little paychecks. Exactly. Dividend stocks, ladies and gentlemen. AT&T. Well, 7% on your money right now. That's the stock symbol T. That's one of them. Let's go with some other safely every 3 months. Let's go with Gladstone Capital, ladies and gentlemen. G is in George, D is in David. That's about 7% on your money. Forget all that. Let's go with AGNC. It's 13% on your money right now, and they give you dividends every month. A is in Apple, G is in George, N is in Nancy, C as in Charles. Write these down. All right? That'll help you out. That's right. Heck yeah. Dan versus stock market. You know we're in on it. This is how you have that making money while you sleep, is when dividend money's coming in. DHT, ladies and gentlemen, is giving me like what, George Maple, 15% on the money, something of that nature. Hi, Eric. I am new and I want to learn how to start an investment account. Andreen Miller, it depends. What investment account are you talking about? Personal? If you're just talking about personal for stocks, there's a Robinhood and Webull link down below. In fact, If you still haven't downloaded Robinhood and Webull, please do so. Robinhood, it's in the description down below. Robinhood gives 1 free share of stock. 7 to 10 days later, you have to go back in the app and claim it. Webull is the same way. 7 to 10 days after you sign up, they're giving you 2 free shares of stock right now until the 14th of December. 3 more days, you get 2 free shares of stock just for signing up. Use the link down below, Webull. If you deposit $100 or more, you get 2 more free shares of stock. And by the way, when you refer somebody else, once you sign up, they give you free shares of stock. Also, referral marketing works, ladies and gentlemen, especially when you tell family and friends to get their free share of stock. Pretty simple. That's right. Okay. Now, if you're talking about investment accounts such as a Vanguard account, TD Ameritrade, all you got to do is just go to their website and say you want to open up an investor E-Trade. All you do is open an account. Now, if you're talking about 401k and IRA accounts, then you can only go to certain places like Vanguard, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity. Those are the type of places you can go. Some have minimums, meaning you need a minimum like 1,000 or 3,000, or some have no minimums. All right, like TD Ameritrade, I don't believe has minimums. Neither does Vanguard, as far as I know. And you can have to invest in certain things. So if that's what you mean, that's how you start. There's nothing to it. It's just like opening a bank account. That's it. And then you just got to fund it. It's that simple. All right. And then every Friday night, you'll get some gems on the stock market. So stay tuned. Be a subscriber so you'll always know. And I gave out some gems already on the dividend stocks that you could be earning over 10% on your money, all combined, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's not bad, is it? While you're sleeping, you make money. In fact, today, where's my phone at? I have a lot of stocks, right? So I always get notifications of dividends. So in the last 2 days, I'm going to look this up and I'm going to find out who sent dividends. But I can't remember. Because these dividends come every month, some of them. Because I have the ones I mentioned. AGNC is what I was talking about. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. Just this. Oh, here we go. ExxonMobil earlier today. Marathon Oil earlier today. Microsoft earlier today. Yesterday, AGNC. And that's it in the last 24 hours. So that's what happens when you start investing in the stock market. And then since I do reinvest, so that way it always reinvests on itself with Robinhood. With Webull, they don't have reinvest the dividends yet. But anyhow, those are just some of the dividends that I've received in the last 24, 48 hours. And so that just gives you an idea. You can go to sleep when you have enough stocks and you're sitting there going, okay, there's $100 here, $50 there, $20 there. You don't even have to worry about it. It's working for itself. Your money's working for yourself. That's how you get to be a top 10 percenter. If you want to be a top 10 percenter, here's the bottom line. You can't be out here going, I need a car that I'm willing to spend $50,000 for, $35,000 for, and that car goes down in value. What do you look like? You go out there, give them 10% down, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 down, and then you get a loan and you're going to have a payment. Let's say the best case scenario is 2.9%, 1.9% interest for all y'all that have great credit, right? You still have an interest payment, which is fine. Because the inflation is higher than your note, that's cool. But the fact of the matter is you're paying $500 a month towards a vehicle that goes down in value. Imagine if you paid $500 a month towards a stock or towards an investment that goes up in value. A Vanguard fund, for instance, VOO, VTI, they earn like 12% a year on average. In the last few years, they've been earning 20% on the money. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about right here, because some of you may not understand how significant this is while you're losing wealth because you want to go out here and go buy a fancy car. instead of invest. You want to go out here and buy the biggest house on the block instead of invest. You want to add a pool in the backyard instead of invest. It doesn't make any sense when you start thinking about it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do a simple mortgage calculator. I believe that's not really what I want to do, though. Calculator. That's not really what I want to do. I want to do an investment in reality. I'm going to do an investment calculator. Just a second. Let me pull this up. All right. Where's my favorite one? Investor.gov. Let me put this on screen for you guys. Look at this. Here's investor.gov. Let me show you guys something. So let's just say you put down $3,000 on that, whatever, $40,000 car. Now you're going to pay $500 per month. And let's say you have a 60-month note. Interest, let's just call it what it is. Let's call it, I'll be conservative. Let's go with 8% on your money, compounded annually. So instead of buying the car, that's 60 years. Hold on. I don't want years. We want 5 years. Okay. So you're buying a car that goes down in value, and instead you could have had $39,000 at 8%. Now, if you would have been invested in the Vanguard funds, for instance, that are 20%, but I'll go up to 12. All right. You would have $43,000 in your account versus a car that's going to be worth like $15,000 by the time 5 years go by. And you have nothing to show for it but a car that's worth $15,000 and maintenance. Whereas you could borrow against this $43,000 if you needed to. So I'm just giving you guys, you have to understand what you're doing. All right. And that's why I started the channel, because a lot of people want to stay a bottom 90%er instead of being a top 10%er. And all it does is just change your mindset and go, okay, let me go out here and buy a car for $3,000, $3,500. Let me ride around with that until the wheels fall off. Meanwhile, I can invest that $500 that I would have been paying for a depreciating non-asset. All right, let me get back into it. Let's see what do we got here. Let's see. Take advantage of SALT lending. We got there. I like this right here, so I'm going to put up here again. Dividends are little paychecks. Exactly. And I can't forget, while we sleep, Dan versus stock market. Can I go with you, Latrice Rattler? Only if you're in Florida. That's about it. Leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. All right, we did that. We got there. Heck yeah, with that. He's in agreement. PSEC. That's right, Dan. He's on it. You know how we do this. We always talk about PSEC, Prospect Capital, ladies and gentlemen. Every month they send me a dividend check, and he's right. It's at 13.2. It has risen a little bit. During March, whoever invested in March like I did, and how some of the Stop Circling Now members did, because it was down to around $4 or $3.50, it was 20% on our money that we're still earning. It's unbelievable. All right, let's see what else we got here. Mylan B, nice to see you again this Friday night. Thank you so much for being here on the live stream. Don't forget Nexo, give crypto line of credit. Exactly, DT Trade Line. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So for everybody else, there's a Nexo as well that helps you out. And there's also My Crypto. All right, I just checked. I got my trade lines from HE. Steven Sledge, thank you for the shout out to Attractive Gems Jewelers, posting up like they're supposed to. And ladies and gentlemen, this isn't no surprise. They've been in business for 6 years. They've actually been helping out the military only, doing the trade lines. They just now opened it up to the general public, and this is why it was able to post, and this is why I was very confident that everything was going to be fine. Thank you so much for letting us know. And in case you haven't signed up for that No Hard Inquiry $10,000 trade line, there's a link down below in the description. All right, and I'll put it on the screen because here it is. P as in Paul, S as in Sam, EC. Set limit orders. Try to wait till it's near $5 for entry. Hey, why wait, man? It's 13.24% right now at $5, and I think it's around $5.45 if I'm not mistaken. Let's go check it out. That's one of my favorite stocks. I've been telling people to get in on this for a minute. There it is. $5, $0.47, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Prospect Capital Corporation, PSEC. That's what he's talking about. See this right here? 13.16% on the money right now at $5.47. That's still a very nice, very, very nice dividend check every month. I'll go to AGNC also, 9.4%. And now I'm trying to think. George Maple gave me something last night, and I can't remember what it was. When he said, hey, it's the, oh, I know what it was. I have it written down. In fact, I bought some today. I forgot all about to tell people. USDP, 12.47% on your money. USDP is in Paul, ladies and gentlemen. This was the gem that was dropped at the members only by George Maple last night. Out of the blue. It was beautiful. So anyhow, there goes another one, over 10%. So now you see why when you go down to the bank and they're talking this 0.2%, 1%, 2%, and you're going to going to get insurance and they're saying we guarantee 4%, you're sitting there looking at them like, what are you talking about? I can earn 10% all day on my money. Why am I coming down here giving you my money? That's crazy. I don't get nothing for it. If I get 2 primary trade, one's worth $15K, then after 3 months, get $15K borrowed trade line, would that help get American Express business credit line? No. Sorry, Angel Robeson. That's not going to work. What you're trying to say is you might want to get an American Express business credit line, but you want to use your own personal credit. So it's only going to go by what your personal credit says. And your personal credit better be saying something like 720, 740 and up. That's all I'm going to try and tell you. It's not so much how much the trade lines are worth. It's how much your credit is worth. Because they're going to do a personal credit check these days due to the pandemic. So just keep that on your mind. Just keep building your personal credit score. The rest will take care of itself. And build your business credit as well. And you can search the channel if you don't know how to do that. You just go the Uline, the Granger, things like that, so you can start like that, or you can start with Amazon, Dell. There's different ways you can build it, but just search the channel for the business credit. There's a few videos on that, so that'll help you out. All right. Okay. Dividend life. Exactly, Gold Surfer. That's how we do it. We always got to have some dividends coming in. Because then we have these things like Airbnb, DoorDash, C3. C3 is an IPO, ladies and gentlemen. The hidden IPO. C3. Got to get some. Like yesterday. Let's see where they went up to. I can never pull this stock price up. I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody else can tell me what C3 is. I can't pull it up. But yeah, dividend life. That's the way to be. And Dream Miller, you're welcome. Thank you for asking. Hopefully that helped you out. If it hasn't, let me know. Hopefully you understood what I was talking about. In fact, since we're live, why don't I just do this? I'll just do this since she asked about it. I'll use Ameritrade because they have different suites and options that I like. So let me go over here. I'm going to pull this up for you guys. Here's TD Ameritrade. All right. So she was asking about how to do what type of accounts. And this is why I was asking you, because see, you can see here, TD Ameritrade investment account type, standard, retirement. You see it. So they make it easy for you. If you want to do some retirement account, then that's why I was asking you, because you can see here, traditional IRA, Roth IRA, rollover IRA, SEP IRA, solo 401k, simple IRA, pension and profit. So all these are your choices if you're talking about retirement planning. So again, I made a S Corp video that if you're going to be late, you got to do your S Corp election. Meaning if you have an LLC and you're making over $40,000 or $50,000, over 40 actually. But I always say if you're making over 50, then you should do an S Corp, especially if you're only a single member. Okay. Or if you're married and a single member, you're still a single member. You only count as one. You don't have any other employees. So what will happen is, let's just say during the year, all of a sudden you find out you made $50,000. Okay, it's a LLC is a pass-through. So if you have $50,000, let's just say net operating income, that's after expenses, $50,000 profit, you're going to have to pay 15% on $50,000. All right? So that's going to be roughly $7,500. Let's call it $8,000, okay? Now, if you have an S corp, even though you have a net operating income or profit of $50,000, you can do 40%. So you can write yourself a W-2 for $20,000. You will be paying tax on $20,000, ordinary income tax on $20,000. I don't know what that is, but that's probably like, I don't know what it is. It's got to be something like $2,000. But anyhow, it's probably like $2,000. And so you can see the difference. You save yourself $5,000 just because of that, because the distribution that you got, you don't owe any tax money on your distribution or your draw, your owner draw. So you took out 20 and wrote W-2. So you're paying your FICA from that. You're paying your tax from that. And then the other 30,000, you're not having to pay 15% based on the self-employment tax. So you save yourself 5,000. It's probably less than that, but it's probably $5,000 or $4,000 in taxes. You can use that money to invest. And this is how the top 1%ers, the top 10%ers stay ahead of everybody else. All right. But anyhow, that's the different options. And this is also where the solo 401k comes into, because now I can invest more money into a solo 401k, for instance, in my retirement plan when I have an S corp. All right, because instead of only being allowed to put in $6,000 for a normal W-2 worker, I can put in $19,000 when I have an S corporation. Big difference, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there we have it. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit, and that helps out Andreen Miller a little bit. All right, what's going on, my guy Joshua Felder? Welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you here this evening. Welcome, Joshua Felder in the house. Always nice to see you. Latrice Rattler, no, thank you. Thank you for always asking. Oh, no, ARK. There's the ARK. ETFs have been hot lately. That's right. We were talking about this. My girl, Kathy, she's making it happen at ARK Investments. Man, they're going hog wild. And George Maple, once again, I keep shouting out his name. He's the one that ARK to my attention 3 weeks ago. And so there's an ARK F, an ARK G. Oh, yeah, he's got it. Check out ARK G. Exactly. FinTech. There's an ARK FinTech. These guys are awesome. I love ARK, and I love that woman, the head of it, Kathy. She's making big-time moves. She's buying a whole bunch of popping companies. I love it. I'll get there to learn. Exactly. Just keep paying attention. That's all you have to do. And the beauty of YouTube is it's on video. So you can always go back and check out previous videos, search the channel. I talk about all of this at more in depth and when I do videos by themselves. Charles Jackson, what trade line? Charles Jackson, where have you been, man? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Everybody's talking about the $10,000 primary trade line. I'm sure you know about it. But anyhow, if you don't know about it, it's a $149.99. It's a primary trade line. It's a revolving trade line. And that's it, $149.99. And then the next year, it's a $99 renewal fee. You don't have to buy anything else. It's with Attractive Gem Jewelers. Reports to all 3 credit bureaus. No hard inquiry. The link is in the description. If you like to sign up, links in the description below. And I'll even show the website that you would be going to sign up. Let me do that for Mr. Charles Jackson. Let's see here. We getting there? Yes, we are. We're there. All right. This is the AG Jewelers website. As you can see, it's actually a jewelry company. In case you have just joined us, they have stores in Oceanside, Carlsbad, Wichita Falls, okay, Oceanside, California, Carlsbad, California, in case nobody knows where those are, Wichita Falls, Texas, El Paso, Texas. Carlsbad at the mall, El Paso, Texas at the mall, Wichita Falls at the mall. Oceanside is 3 blocks from the beach in Oceanside, otherwise known as Attractive Gem Jewelers. And if you would like to order and use your $10,000 trade line, you cannot do it online. You actually have to call one of the stores and they will set you up if you see something that you like. In about another 2 months, you'll be able to use your trade line and order online. Now, when you use your trade line, you're going to have to put down 20%, and then you pay 5% per month at 0% interest for 24 months. How sweet is that? Making it easy for you. And that generates a second trade line, ladies and gentlemen, at no additional cost. So that's pretty sweet, in my opinion. Awesome is all I can say. The best $10,000 primary trade line on the planet right now. Have been hot lately. Yes, exactly. Okay. Chris Knight in the house. Assets, nothing less. Latrice Rattler, facts. Thank you so much. E, give us some details on the new 15,000 no inquiry trade line. I can't give you any info right now. The only thing I can tell you is just what I told other people at the end of the video. SSN Lifestyle. I'll be leaking out some more information over the next 20 days, next week or two. But right now, I got to do that first stop, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic trip. And even while I'm there, I'll probably leak some more info. But it's going to be SSN Life. And, of course, there'll be 3 trade lines. And it's going to be referral, affiliate, networking, marketing type of company. And it'll be no hard inquiry, no credit check, reports to all 3 credit bureaus. That's it, brand new. Nobody else on the planet will have it until somebody else on the planet does. But nobody has a $15,000 primary trade line right now, no hard inquiry. So that's what's coming up. I can't give you any more info because I don't want to. This is a project of mine, actually. So it has to do with the Stop Struggling Now lifestyle. That's what the SSN lifestyle is. So I'll give you a little bit, not on the trade line, but the idea is ordinary citizens, the top 10%ers, they're running around flying on private jets. They're running around being able to buy expensive cars and hang out on these yachts and be at these cool parties and TV shows and stuff you see that ordinary citizens, they're sitting there going, wait a minute, that'd be kind of cool. But you're thinking, I can't afford to do that. Well, we're about to change the game, ladies and gentlemen, because everything you see on TV, it's not actually all real. You could actually do it, but you just don't know how. Well, luckily for you, I know how. So I'm going to make it available to everybody. Vacation rentals, you want to go stay over, like let's say in Hawaii, and a 2-bedroom in Maui, like right now during pandemic, probably cheap. But normally when it's December, January, February, March, a 2-bedroom is going to cost you $300 a night, $400 a night. 7 nights is going to cost you over 2 G's, $2,500 and up. Well, what I plan on doing is you guys are going to look at the stuff and go SSN Lifestyle, $1,100, and you can hang out over there, right with everybody else at the Westin in Maui. When the Westin's charging $500 a night, you'll still be staying there with them. So this is what we're talking about here. That's a teaser, I guess. I won't get into anymore. All right, let's see. I like this, and so I'm going to repeat it again. Diesel Mike, assets, nothing less. Exactly. Here's Chris Knight. You the man. Thank you for your help in getting my people their trade line. Chris Knight, thank you so much for being an affiliate, my man. Thank you for sending people over. I really appreciate that. We all get to make a little bit of money. What's better than that? All right. Thank you for your hard work, man. Miss Learn and Earn, welcome to the live stream. Glad to see you here this evening. Better late than never? Hell yeah. That's right. got to show up. That's all that really matters. You can always find out what you missed as long as you're here. All right. Napalm SD, yo, yo, yo. Stop struggling now and start watching. Thank you so much. Glad to hear this. All right. Gerard in the house. Gerard, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. That's right, Charles Jackson. No hard inquiry. There's going to be a choice, though, since D Trade Line opened up the floodgates. There's going to be a $5,000 trade line. There's going to be a $10,000 trade line. There's going to be a $15,000 trade line. Of course, they'll all be different prices. And I'm going to allow you to actually refer other people so you can make some money when you do referrals for the trade line. That's right. Or if you're going to sign up other people and join you in the party and become an official member of SSN Lifestyle, then you'll get paid off of when somebody else refers somebody else. Let's call it what it is. This is a money-making situation that's going to happen. Mr. Evans, welcome to the live stream. Looking forward to that SSN Lifestyle. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Evans. We're making it happen. And actually, I'm going to give you guys another little teaser. So what do you think you can do if you know you own Stop Struggling Now LLC? You know you own Stop Struggling Now Lifestyle LLC. And let's say you buy some property over in, let's call it Dominican Republic. Let's call it a condo. Don't you think if you have a condo over in Dominican Republic and you own SSN Lifestyle, wouldn't that be part of some inventory that you can use? And wouldn't that be a tax write-off for what I purchased it for? Come on. Got to think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Top 10%er moves. Of course it's going to be an asset within the corporation, and it'll be a complete write-off. The HOAs, the upkeep, the housekeeping. This is how we do it. And by the way, it's going to be on a Schedule E for the tax personnel. Schedule E, ladies and gentlemen, means once again, I get to bypass paying 15% for self-employment. I mean, I'm giving y'all a little bit of the gems, but this is how you do it. This is how you bypass the tax system. This is how the top 10%ers do it. This is how we do it. All right. ATM bankroll facts. I've been watching and learning. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I'm glad to see. I'm glad to hear that we're helping. And I'm going to say we, because by people asking questions, I can answer. And some people even drop gems down here in the comments that we talk about. So it's a beautiful thing on Friday night. Glad to be here. Thank you so much, Mrs. Learn and Earn. Peace, sir. Glad to be a member. Kyle Brown, thank you for being here. And oh, by the way, we're at the hour mark. So please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe and click the bell so you get the latest updates. All right. I'm trying to purchase and the DR like we emailed about. Exactly. Exactly, man. And if in case you missed it, I'm going to be going over to DR in the next, I almost booked my flights yesterday. But I'm probably going to be over there next week. So I'll be doing the live stream from over in the DR. I'll be doing more than that. Because like I said, while all these other gurus talk a big game, they don't bring you to the room and actually show you and talk to people and show you what people talk about and how to make the deal happen. Because I'm trying not to buy these things at retail value. I'm trying to buy these less than retail value. I'm trying to get that deal where the person put down their $2,000 or $5,000, and then for whatever reason they couldn't come up with the remaining balance within that 30 days because in the DR they have a lot of pre-construction where you can put down $500, $1,000, or $2,000, and then they give you 30 days to come up with your remaining amount for the 10% down. So I'll give you an example. Somebody at the arena at the beach, one of my favorite properties. I'm looking forward to it. They bought a $90,000 one-bedroom condo, and apparently after they put down their reserve for, I think it's $2,000, they would have owed another $7,000 because you have to put 10% down. They didn't come back with the $7,000. So then that condo became available. And no, they didn't drop down the price while they were emailing me. It's still 90,000. But anyhow, it became available where it wasn't available before. And the only reason you would know that is because I've been in contact with these people. But when you're there on the ground, I would have known about it already before they emailed me. They would have called me up right away and said, hey, this just popped up. So that's what I'm talking about. These are the kind of deals. That's why I go in person. And I suggest everybody go in person when you're buying real estate. All right, let's see. That's right. So we're going to do it. Life Media Pro. Great job, Eric. Thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. That's right. All business, nothing personal. Nice to see you again on this live stream. Thank you for being here once again. That mini description on Tradeline was fire. I'm on it. 100. SSN Lifestyle. Oh, my man. You guys have no idea what's going down. I'm just going to say something. I used to be one of America's most dangerous. The government always tried to shut me down because I try to help ordinary citizens, and they really don't want you to help ordinary citizens. You need a lot of what you call worker bees, and that's what the top 10 percenters rely on. They rely on you going to work at their companies, their industries, while they go around making money while they have fun, while they're on vacation, while they're on their yacht. They're doing all this stuff, but you're working 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours a day to put food on the table. And I've been telling people how to do stuff for a long time, but the government always tried to block me. They blocked my friends too when they were trying to start some things. The SEC actually came to one of my friends' seminars that you guys take for granted today in this day and age where gurus have these real estate seminars, come and pay and go there. My friend had one in Oakland. The SEC showed up and said, hey, because you put something in the newspaper talking about investment, we need to talk to you, and blocked his seminar that was going to have like a couple hundred people in there for investments. It was crazy. But that's how they do it, man. And leverage to purchase more. That's how we do it, Mr. Evans. You got that right. That's how we do it. So we're going to get that condo, put it into probably SSN Lifestyle, one of them. I plan on getting one of them, put it in SSN Lifestyle as an asset. And let me give you guys some more of this. So even if I go over there, I buy it personally, okay? Now, when I give it to my asset, SSN Lifestyle, that'll be called capitalization, which also, i.e., could be a loan. You understand what I'm saying here? So now I get a loan, and then I say the SSN Lifestyle has to pay Eric Bird 3% interest only. You getting the game yet, ladies and gentlemen? That's how we do it. All right? So now, not only are we getting capitalization where I could say I gave the corporation $90,000, now the SSN Lifestyle has $90,000 worth of assets. Now you're shipping me out 3% per month, interest only. When am I going to pay taxes, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know, please, because it's going to be a write-off for SSN Lifestyle, and I'm just getting the Schedule E money coming in where I'm not going to have to pay taxes again. This is how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm getting a little deeper than normal because I have to, because this is what's happening by these IPOs that are coming out. The top 10 percenters are getting over on everybody else. In case you missed that video that I had out a few days ago about the IPOs and it's disgusting, ladies and gentlemen, you might have missed this important fact. The top 1 percenters in America own more in wealth than the bottom 50%. They own more than 175 million people. 1% of the population owns more wealth than 175 million Americans. And how do they do it? They do it when they make these IPOs. DoorDash, $2.8 billion, all three owners have $2.8 billion. Just like that. There's only 3,800 billionaires on the planet. So you guys got to start thinking about this. They get to skip the line real quick, real fast. Meanwhile, you're sitting here working your behinds off, and all they did was shuffle paper around. And I don't mean to minimize. They put in the work for the last 7, 8 years or whatever. So I don't mean to really minimize that way. But the fact of the matter is they've gotten loans before this. So people, they didn't just pop out of nowhere. They got 2 million when they first started, 25 million a year later. They got 30 million another year later because people believed in the vision. Then when they went to the stock market, instant billionaires in less than 5 or 6 years because they did it a different way. So there's all different kind of ways to be wealthy, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all I'm trying to say. All right. All right. And then that's where Mr. Evans was saying you leverage to purchase more. Exactly. The revenue that you have coming in from your asset, then that's what you do. You use that to buy more assets. All right. How much is your membership? All business, nothing personal. Sorry, man. Can't give up that info yet. Okay. In fact, only people here on the live stream, it's between us, right? All right. How about this? Don't hold me to it, though. This isn't going to be hard. But if you sign up and want to be in the program and you want the $5,000 trade line, $199. That's it. Let's say you want the $10,000 trade line. Nothing major. It's either going to be $249 or $299. Hasn't been figured out yet, but so what? It's in the 200 and something range, 250 to 299, one of those. And I'm not going to say what the 15,000 is going to be. So you guys can almost guess. All right. Let's see. Thank you for the trade line. Just received my account details. Unique one. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. And thank you for signing up for the trade line. You just received your account details too? Beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention. If you now sign up at the AG Jewelers website, the new process is different than when you signed up. All the old people signed up with DocuSign. The new process is different. When you sign up, they actually send you a welcome letter. They actually send you more information than before. When we were in pre-launch, let's just call it what it is. They did it how they had to do it. But now that we're hot, we're live, it's reporting. Now they have it all set up a whole different way. And so you guys can see how it looks. Sweet site, nice and minimalistic, simple. And now when you sign up, you get everything on the back end. You don't have to wait. Thank you for letting us know. Thank you for mentioning that because I forgot about that. And by the way, for everybody that just showed up, please smash the like button down below. Dang, that all you got to do is sign up for the My Jewelers Club and get the 10,000 trade line. ATM bankroll. Hey, this isn't My Jewelers. Hey, I got things floating around in here. This isn't My Jewelers. $10,000 trade line is attractive gems. And it's only $149.99, nothing else to buy. And then 30 to 60 days from now, ATM, it's going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. $10,000 trade line, 0% owed. Your debt utilization should go way down. And your on-time payment history should start kicking in. And now the games begin. So that's right. And then if you want to sign up for the My Jewelers Club for $5,000, there's a link down below in the description for them too. But they do a hard inquiry. But still, they report to all 3. They're the second best primary trade line on the planet. That's My Jewelers Club. All right. All right. Checking in. Machine Sports and Fitness. I'm here. Salute. Check. That's right. Machine Sports and Fitness, thank you again for being here on the live stream. I really appreciate it. All right. Yes, MJC reports to all 3 main credit bureaus. Yes, they do. And they do a hard inquiry. George Maple, I got in on penny stock, IMMP, a couple days ago. It crashed today. Whoa. More than 30% in one day. That's a crash. My 15% trailing stop loss, 75% on total, saved me a couple. Oh, thank God, man. That's a valuable lesson to learn right there. He just set it up for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're investing in stocks and you are concerned about a downside, then all you have to do is put in a stop loss, and his was 15%. George Maple mentioned this before. He does a 15% stop loss, so if it drops down 15%, it triggers an automatic sell. So since that went down 30%, he saved himself an additional 15% of loss, which is a very smart move. So that's what you should think about when you're opening up accounts such as stocks with Robinhood, Webull, E-Trade, Fidelity, whoever you're using, JP Morgan. You might want to consider a stop loss on some of your stocks. All right. Very good. Glad to hear that you didn't lose out on the 30% crash. But I'm curious about, did you buy any more though when it dropped? That's what I really want to know. I got it. Let me know. I want in on the membership. Kyle Brown. All right. Right on. Again, you guys going to have to stay tuned. Just be down below in the description, at the bottom of the description, is the newsletter link. Sign up for the newsletter or subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to shoot a video out here about SSN Lifestyle probably after I'm in Punta Cana or Dominican Republic after that. So in about a week to 2 weeks, I'll shoot out a video, and then everybody will know about it. And then the newsletter, I'll send that out. Everybody will know about it. Thank you so much, Kyle Brown. Chris Knight, can you go over why you need primary accounts and what to do once you build your credit up? Chris Knight, okay, credit, just think of credit as an asset, all right? That's all you have to think about, ladies and gentlemen. So when you have one primary trade line, you don't really have any history. Just like when you go to your bank and you try to deposit a $5,000 check and you just open the bank a week ago, open your bank account a week ago, they're probably going to put a hold on your account because you have no history. The same thing works with credit. If you have only one trade line, they're just going to go, okay, the guy has a $10,000 trade line, but we don't see any other work here. So now you're going to have to show them that you are good with credit. So you're going to have multiple, like 4, 5, 6 different type of credit accounts, and that builds your credit score. And then you're going to have to charge things and pay on time. And now you have a history of paying on time. And now they start to believe that if I give this man or woman a loan, then I'm going to get my money back. So that's why you need to have, here's the magic number. You need to have at least 10 accounts, ladies and gentlemen. 10. You heard me. 10. So here's the thing that we're going to do, right? Down below in the description, there's Tomo credit card. That is coming out. Tomo credit card is based on your checking account. They don't do a hard inquiry. They'll give you anywhere from $100 to a $10,000 trade line, no hard inquiry. So once again, that could be a primary trade line as well. If you have a car loan, that's a primary trade line. If you have a mortgage, that's a primary trade line. If you have student loans, that's a primary trade line. If you have a personal loan, that's a primary trade line. Okay, so now if you have credit, you can do search the channel for no hard inquiry again for the shopping cart trick. With, if you search no hard inquiry, you can see a video that'll help you out with Victoria's Secret. And then if you search for soft inquiry, then a video will come up that'll help you with the overstock. So once again, we're trying to build it up, because the more on-time payments you have and the low debt utilization that you have, that's all that a person that's going to give you credit wants to see. They want to see that you have 5, 8, 10 accounts and that you're paying them on time, or you're paying 6 of them on time. The others are at 0, and that means you have enough cash. So that way, now you can build yourself up to where all of a sudden they'll look on it and say, hey, I got a 10,000 here. I got a 5,000 from my jewelers. I got another 5,000 from New Coast Direct. I got a couple thousands here from Victoria's Secrets or whoever. All of a sudden now you're starting to look real nice, and now you go down and say, hey, can I get a $5,000 credit card from Capital One? They might say, okay, we'll give you a 4,000. But either way, that's how you start the journey. If you start from scratch or if you have bad credit, either way, you need 10 or more primary trade lines reporting on your credit report. So hopefully that helps you, Chris Knight. All right, Kyle Brown also got my AG details. Beautiful. I'm glad to hear this. Another person co-signing for the attractive gems trade line. the best $10,000 primary trade line on the planet. And please, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what we're talking about, there's a link down below to sign up for it. $149.99 reports to all three credit bureaus. All right, my man, this trade line is, trash. Luau Kang on the beat. You're setting people up to fail. Just get my jewels, come to go. Both of these report into it. Okay. All right. Here we go. I respectfully have to tell you, Luau Kang on the beat, you are incorrect. First of all, My Jewelers, New Coast Direct, you have to order by the 20th of the month, and then they report the 7th through the 14th the following month. My Jewelers reports to all three credit bureaus. New Coast reports to only two credit bureaus. And you have to buy $100 or more worth of their products, and then you put down 50%, and then they bill you $30 per month until you pay it off, and then they give you a 1-year membership, and at the end of 1 year, you can renew for $95 or $99. Now, what do you mean it's trash? $10,000 primary trade line, and it's the same thing. $149.99. You don't have to buy anything else. Reports to all three trade lines, except one difference. There is no hard inquiry. So therefore, you won't lose any points because of a hard inquiry. So what trash are you really talking about? So I respectfully have to tell you, I just gave you the facts. 100. All right. Thank you for bringing it up, though, because I do have links for My Jewelers, which is the second best trade line on the planet. And I have New Coast Direct link down below as well. So thank you for bringing that up. What about Pfizer? They literally just authorized a COVID vaccine. Diesel Mike, we've been talking about Pfizer for 4, 5, 6 months, man. But I like what you're saying. I bought some more Pfizer, and it was 40. What was Pfizer? 41, I think? Because of just what you said. In Canada, they actually approved the Pfizer doses along with biotech. So again, there was a reason. So of course it popped up an extra $2, $3 because of that news. But yeah, you got to have Pfizer, man, because Pfizer and Lilly, these guys got insider trading going on. Okay, you know the vaccine's going to run through them. So that's why you got to get either one of those stocks, is my opinion. All right. No, it's a non-dividend penny stock. George Maple on the IMMP. All right. That's funny. That's funny, man. Hey, I don't mess around with pennies too often, but I did mess around with SNDL. SNDL, I bought it 53 cents and it's down to 40 some cents, but I don't care. I'm bullish on weed. I'm bullish on marijuana. I'm bullish on all of that. So I'm holding on to all of it. SNDL was 53 cents. So what? I bought $20, $30 worth of it. Who cares? But anyhow, that was worth the upside to me. Plus, I bought some other stuff. CGC. In case people don't know, hold on. Let me put some stuff on the screen here, because these are cannabis stocks, ladies and gentlemen. They hit a rocky road this week. But that doesn't mean anything. They hit a rocky road. All right. CGC, Canabis Growth Corporation. They're down this week. A rocky road, but you know what this means? Time to buy some more. Right? I'm trying to think of some others. SNDL, you guys can see for yourself. Oh, it popped up to 51 cents. Nice. I'm only down 2 cents per share. But again, I only have like 20 shares or something. It's not like major. But who cares? I'm going to buy some more next week. It doesn't really matter. It's so cheap right now. So you got to be in on this. I'm trying to think of the other ones off the top of my head. Let's see. Who else did we buy? Green Thumb. There we go. That's who I'm trying to think of. Green Thumb, $21. They also took all of it. Oh, they didn't take a bath this week. They're just about even. They almost lost just a little bit. They're just even for the week. So Green Thumb is there. I'm missing the GRMPH. I can't remember the name of it. Nope, that's not it. But I'd have to look at my phone because I own so many stocks. It's ridiculous. But anyhow, I bought some weed stock. The members of the channel, they get to find out what I actually bought. So if anybody goes to the community tab and you're a member of the channel, I tell them which stocks I buy because I want to be fully transparent. So then when things are winning, I don't just take the credit and say I'm winning. People actually know what I bought it for. Just like I bought Airbnb for $153. Right now I'm losing because Airbnb is $139 a share. So I'm down big time, so to speak. But it's a long play for me. It's a long play. It's going to be a long hold. But anyhow, the cannabis stocks, I can't remember all of the names right now, but it's all right. I want to go with, the growth stock. I can't remember their code. I can't remember what it is. GRG stock? No, I don't think that's it. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, there it is. Grow Generation. That was it. Grow Generation is another one. But look here. Yeah, they slid down also this week. It's okay. That just means it's another buying opportunity as far as I'm concerned. All right. So these are kind of things that you have to think about, ladies and gentlemen, as an investor, as a CEO of your life. All right. Now it's an hour and a half in. So remember, smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe and become a member of the channel and click the bell so you get the latest updates. All right. Let's see. PFE stock, aka COVID vaccine. COVID. That's it. Exactly. Exactly. Get some PFE. In fact, let's go see what happened with PFE today. I don't even, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, since you're doing long-term plays, it's not so much you're paying attention to what the stocks are doing. But it looks like $41. $41.12. So they went down. So something must have happened. And then even after hours, so it went down 2%. Yeah, so I think I bought it 41 yesterday. And then, of course, I bought at 30 some dollars before. All my Pfizer's like 31, 32, 33 dollars, something like that. 35. I can't remember what it is, but it's down. Oh, yeah, it's around here somewhere. 31, 32 back in April, March. That's where I'm sitting at for most of my shares. But I bought some more when it was 41 the other day. So just to be fully transparent. All right. Let's see. I bought so many spread options of Pfizer today. Hey, what's the longest option that you got for Pfizer, and what's the amount? Did you get a 2021 like July or June? Let me know, and let me know how much it cost you. My 10K trade line posted. Edward Fagbima, thank you. Welcome to the live stream on a Friday night. Thank you for mentioning that. Thank you for letting me know and everybody else know that the 10K trade line is posted. True to form. Attractive Gem Jewelers came through like first-class citizens on this one. All right. Evening, Wilson Koo. Nice to see you again on the Friday night live stream. Thank you for being here. Woo-hoo. Yes, coming in December. That's right. Go after Moderna too. Exactly, man. MDRN, I believe, is their symbol. I don't have Moderna, though. Quite frankly, I didn't buy Moderna at all, which I should have. I wish I would have. And then I did the sin of GSLI has dropped as well. But anyhow, got to have Moderna as well, and Moderna's been on a roll over the last month. Let me go show people. Moderna's out of control right now. This is what their chart looks like just from a month ago. So when they first were talking about the vaccine a few months back, they were hovering around 75, 68, 50s. And just even in November, you could have bought for 69. Doubled your money if you had had Moderna just a month ago. That's awesome. Unfortunately, we can't win them all. I didn't have Moderna. But thank you for mentioning that. I agree with you. Even now may be a good time because Moderna is on that vaccine situation. So I have to agree with you on that. All right, evening. Miss Learn and Earn. Oh, yeah, YOLO. MJ. That's right, Miss Learn and Earn. Did you pick one or both? I picked both, but I have more in MJ because MJ is holding the top 10 stocks that I like. So that's how it is, right? That's how we got to be. Lawrence Holloway, I got SNDL for 33 cents a few weeks ago. Yes, Lawrence, who has a symbol next to his name, which means he's a member of the channel. Thank you so much for being a member of the channel and paying for the support. Yes, you're the one that told me about SNDL, and you got it for 33 cents. I got it for 53 cents. But now it's at 51 cents today. It actually dropped down. So I bought some more just the other day when it went down. I just don't know the price because it doesn't really matter to me. I just know it's below the 53 cents that I bought it for. So I went in and bought some more. And you would know because you can look at the community tab for members only on the YouTube channel. So you know what happened with that. And don't forget my fave Hexo. That's right. I bought some Hexo as well, Miss Learn and Earn. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, these are weed stocks. There's nothing wrong with that. I think weed is I'm bullish on it. And just for the record, again, I don't mess with drugs at all. So no, I don't mess with weed either. But $1 a share, I was like, why not? Again, I always 20, 50. I don't do anything crazy. It's just like 25, 50 bucks for these shot in the dark kind of things. If they start rising even more, then I'll buy some more. But in the beginning, I'll just buy $25, $50 worth of something. Hexo, no problem. Let's see what happens. Sit back and relax. Okay, let me show you guys. Here's an ETF. MJ is an ETF, and it's $15 a share right now. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this right here. Look what's been happening over the last year. It's just basically the same. Over the last month, though, this is how they rose to a little fame because they moved up by about 18%. So they generally, you can go to ETF database, which is ETF D as in David, B as in boy, and you can look up the holdings, the top 15 holdings for every ETF. So you put in MJ, and in fact, why don't we just do it, right? ETFDB.com, right? Let's see here. I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. Then you go over here to tools. So you can find out from the Vanguard funds. You can find out from ARK. You just go, if it's an ETF, this is where you go, stock exposure. And then you go in here, and I'm going to put in MJ, right? So now we're going to find out what the MJ ETF, what they're holding. And it shows you the top 15. So when this pops down here, then you go to the left side and you see holdings here on the left side. You click on the holdings and now you can see the top 15. AFA, which is Afria, they own 10% of that. Canopy Growth Company, CGC, which you saw that I purchased, 8%. Here's the one I couldn't remember. GWPH, bought some of that this week also, or last week, $7.76%. Aurora, ACB, bought that, 6.8. See, these are the top 15. These are the top 10 companies right here, and they have them in their ETF. This is why I bought more of the MJ. Here's your Hexo, Miss Learn and Earn. Here's the Village Farms. This is what we talked about 2 Fridays ago, was about cannabis stocks. Organigrams, here they all are right here. That's why I invested more here, because these are the top companies. And like I always say, invest in the top companies. Why? Because they are going to do assets. They're going to purchase smaller companies. So they're going to stay ahead of the curve, just like Apple, just like Microsoft, just like Facebook. All the big boys do the same thing. They buy up the new kid on the block who may be a little bit faster, a little bit smarter, a little bit better, but they buy them up early and then put some of their technology into their program, and they didn't have to work and develop the technology. So you see, that's how they do it. So they're going to do the same thing in the wheat industry. It won't be any different. All right. All right. Jordan Harper, what's up? I'm going to sit back and listen today. Right on, Jay Harper. You know what time it is. People are telling us they posted. You saw it all go down. Thank you for being here on the live stream. Nice to see you here again this Friday evening, like you were here last Friday evening. I ain't said nothing. I am, oh my, 625. When I got in, it was 341. Penny stock is to the 7 and lower. Yes, thank you so much. That is correct. $7 and under. Some consider penny stocks $10 and under. But when you said it crashed, what do you mean it crashed? It went down to what? Are you saying it went down to what, $2.50? Or what are you saying? Let me know, George Maple. Hey there, the 10,000 reported on my TransUnion yesterday, and today it reported on my Equifax. Craig Keith, thank you so much for being here this evening on the Friday Night Live, and thank you for letting us know the 10K trade line posted to Equifax and TransUnion. Now, we're all waiting for that Experian to happen in the next 5 to 10 days, and I'm sure people will let us know when it does happen. All right. Exciting times with that. Wait a minute. Jordan Harper, my 10,000 trade line ain't posted yet, though. Oh, man. Everybody almost. Nah, not every. I don't know everybody. There's over thousands of people that signed up. Well, as we know, just give it till another 5 to 10 days. Equifax, who knows? Equifax, the TransUnion, and Experian hasn't. Well, the funny thing is Experian has posted for a few people because a few people have all 3 trade lines posted. And then some people only have 1 posted, then some have 2 posted. So, hey, they're getting to it. They can't do everybody. It's the pandemic. But in the next 5 days, let us know, Jordan Harper. All right. Edward, you're welcome, bro. Thank you. Once again, my 10,000 trade line posted this morning as well. Thank you for that. Credit utilization at 2% now. Lawrence Holloway, that's how we do it. That means your credit score might have went up. That's how we do it. Did you take any profits on GLSI? No, I did not, George Maple. Did not. In fact, I'm back to almost where I started with them. But no, I'm holding on to it, man. I'm just going to let it ride. I pretty much let everything ride. I don't really sell that often. So I believe they're doing something in the long term. They're doing the cancer treatment, so they're going to be fine. That's big time money all the time. But no, I didn't take any profits. Moderna will be used in markets where it's hard to get dry ice, but buy companies making dry. Wilson Koo, exactly. I agree with that assessment. In fact, Wilson Koo has dropped a gem, ladies and gentlemen. The vaccine has to be cold. So now you got to find out who are the ice companies, right? Get the dry ice companies, buy them. Okay, I agree with that. The suppliers, just like in the EV market, you get suppliers by Switchback. Because ChargePoint is a private company, they're going to do a deal with Switchback, allegedly. And Switchback has technology that can help these charging stations. So, of course, they're going to merge together eventually. And so you got to have Switchback. That's the way I look at it. Same thing with the dry ice. Exactly. It's gonna be a big time thing. Didn't get it yet. Monday? Yeah, exactly. Over the next 5 to 10 days, because it was originally going to be the 12th to the 19th. So that's what it is. What was the ETF called? MJ. If that's the one you're talking about. Letter M as in Mary, J. Or the other one was YOLO. YOLO. That's the other one. And let me actually go to YOLO. Let's go look at YOLO because I'm gonna go over here. Let's go to YOLO and go check this out because you'll see a difference in what YOLO holds and what MJ holds. They're just slightly different ETFs. So let's go look at these guys, see what they got. Stop this tap. No, I don't want to stop that. Come on now. Yeah, so we got a slow motion tonight, but it's okay. We'll get there. All right. So let's go. Hey, what happened? Okay, it started over on me. Oh no, YOLO. What happened? Don't know what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Why didn't we get, yeah, there we go. YOLO. Okay, doesn't want to cooperate. This is weird. It's not liking that YOLO, but I know it's in there because we looked at it the other day. See what's going on. It's not liking it. Okay. Yeah, it's not liking the YOLO right now. It's not coming up. But anyhow, the stocks in YOLO, you'll have to see the video that I did last week on safe stocks to invest in. And I do the YOLO and it shows the holdings on there. But anyhow, that's all we can do right now with that. It's not coming up. All right. So hopefully that helps you out there, Studio T. Hi, Eric. I got shares of PFE and Moderna 50 of each. Got Moderna at 50 a share. Oh, nice. Nice. Gino, Shimienti. Nice to see you again this Friday evening. Thank you so much. I see you're an investor. That was pretty doggone good because there was opportunity for everybody to get in at 50 just a few short months ago. That's awesome, man. Congratulations, because they done 3 times your money already in a short period of time. That's awesome. And PFE, they went up like 40% from just 2 months ago as well. And if you got in before 2 months ago, then you almost doubled your money with Pfizer. So that's awesome. MJ, that's right. That's the one I like. How to become a member. Oh, just go to the Stop Struggling Now. Do a search on YouTube for Stop Struggling Now channel. And when you're at the channel, all you got to do is hit the join button to become a member. That's all you have to do. In fact, let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Go see for yourself on screen. So it's taking its sweet time. We're running a little lag tonight, but it's okay. See over here on the right-hand side is a join button. That's where you go join the channel, and there's different levels. So thank you so much for asking, but that's how you join. I'll put a link down below in the chat so you can get there easier. Thank you for asking about that. George Maple, what is that site for checking ETF members? I need to check THCX. That's ETF database. And then you look under tools, and then you check out ETF exposure, and then you put in THCX. And then it's supposed to come up, but maybe they're having a glitch. So we're going to find out right now. So anyhow, that's how you do it, George Maple. That's the spot. Experian is always the resistant one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know, Experian's always the one. They're always the one. Here's THCX. They also got the top 10. GRWG, VFF, Alpha, Weed, which is CCC, CGC, Cron, ACB, GW. This almost looks like MJ now with these numbers. Tilray, except the bottom part is a little different. They have Organigram, but the SMG, the CW Web, X, they got Hexo in a small amount as well. This almost looks like MJ. So THCX, hey, they're still on point. I don't mind. I think I bought some of them as well. So they look good to me, George Maple. I say all systems go. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, and I got to put that on there again. Experian is always. It depends if you signed up early. Edward Fagbemi. What are we talking about? The 10K trade line? Yeah, this earlier you signed up probably. But again, somebody said that they signed up December 2nd, and they got reported to 2 of the credit bureaus already on like December 8th. So I don't know how they're doing it. Because the softwares aren't the same. Software that you send, it goes to another software on the receiver end that the credit bureaus use. So there's a translation type of thing going on. So I don't know how they do it. Miss Lerner, nice. Air Products is probably the largest dry ice producer. Thank you so much, George Maples. That is it. Another gem for the evening. Thanks to the other person that mentioned it. Air, what did you call them? Let me go look at this again because we're going to go look it up. Air Products. I'm not familiar with Air Products. Well, there's a stock price. $267 stock price. Well, there you have it. If Air's in the game, they've been pretty much hanging out 232 to 267. And if they're going to be a principal business is selling gases and chemicals for industrial uses, Air Products headquarters in Allentown, Pennsylvania. All right. Well, thank you for that, George Maple. We'll have to see how that pans out. I don't know. Air Products. That's it. Can you give us some more info on the SSN Lifestyle? Marcus Pauling. Unfortunately, I cannot. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get a drink because we've been on here an hour and 45 minutes. SSN Lifestyle. All right. Marcus Pauling, in case you got here a little late, I gave out a little of the gems. Here's some of the gems I gave out. There's going to be an opportunity to get a 5K, a 10K, or a 15K primary trade line. No hard inquiry. Reports to all three credit bureaus. That's going to be on the table. It's going to be like a affiliate referral network marketing type of thing. Some people, you don't even have to sign up, pay to sign up, and you'll get referral money. Other people, if you want to become a member of the SSN Lifestyle, then you will get a percentage of when somebody else generates revenue, similar to a network marketing type setup. There's also going to be products in there that's going to be like, let's just call it the lifestyle of upscale. So I'm going to have where you can go on yachts. I'm going to have yacht deals. I'm going to have the private jet deals. I'm going to have vacation rentals in there. So if you want to stay in a 2-bedroom condo, I used an example earlier in Maui during winter where they're $300 or $400 per night. There's going to be condos available to you about half price, not the general BS stuff where they're going online and they tell you get 50% off, and then you find out, yeah, you get 50% off of some price that they hiked it up 50% more. No, this is, if you go look, you can verify. You'll be able to go to TripAdvisor or Travelocity or wherever, Expedia, and you can Google it, and you'll see that the price is like $2,800 for a 2-bedroom a week on Maui at the beach. And then you'll see I'll go, okay, it's $1,200 for the week. So that's what's going to be happening in the SSN Lifestyle. Private jets, everybody always wants to be in one of those. They bounce around, but okay. There'll be some, I'm making a deal with some private jet companies. So we have apps. I don't know if we're going to have the apps, but there's situations where people have, let's say you're going from Chicago to Miami and there's 6 seats on the jet and the person only is using 2. And now there might be a situation where you'll say, hey, they'll be like, well, we're going to sell the seats for maybe $500. So now you can go down on a private jet from Chicago to Miami. Situations like that. That's a little more than what I gave out before. So anyhow, hopefully that helps you out, but that's how it's going to go down. All right. All right. Buy FDX before earnings. The H here will beat. Are we talking about FCX or FDX? Let's see what he's talking about here. FDX. Oh, FedEx. You're certain you can't be talking about FedEx, but they're rising. They've been rising all year as packages. Yeah, the United States Postal Service is handing them business. Let's just call it that. But you're saying you want to invest some more into FedEx. Okay. FedEx is a great company, in my opinion. And in fact, I don't have any investment in FedEx. Air Products, APD, is probably the largest dry ice producer. APD, is that their symbol? No, that's not. That is their symbol. 267 as well. Yeah, so we were looking at them before. Thank you for so much. Dropping gems once again. George Maple, Gino Shimienti, dropping gems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you can go. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can always go there and join. All right. Thanks for the ETF database. You're welcome, George Maple. Just a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of extra info. Yes. Melanie Benita. I've seen those private jet deals too. There we go. I know you do because your Miss 21 streams of income is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I always have to give a special shout out to this woman. She has 21 streams of income. Let me get my face on the screen for this. 21 streams of income. And she writes books. And she's a speaker. And she does video. I mean, this woman's like a superstar. And she's an investor. I mean, 21 streams of income. Let me tell you something. Millionaires on average only have 7 streams of income. Talk about making money while she travels, making money while she sleeps, making money any time of day because she's on Amazon. You can go get her books, ladies and gentlemen. Spiritual books, motivational books, women in business books. Yeah, I checked you out, Melanie. I checked out some of those books. That's right. They're awesome. So you guys can go over there. They're on Kindle as well. So thank you for being here once again, Melanie Bonita. And yes, she knows what I'm talking about. You know why? She's a top 10%er. Let's just face facts. We already know. Buy Nike before earnings on Friday and some FDX before earnings also, Eric. Nike, I'm with. I like Nike. They're always cool. I like Nike. Great info. Wilson Koo, thank you so much. Yeah, everybody's dropping gems tonight. You know, that's how this chat room usually goes. Pfizer, January 15th, 43. Okay, we're talking about options here. Napalm SD is talking about options. So he bought 4. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Buy 45, sell average 12 cents. Okay. That's not bad. We're talking about January 15th, but that's a month and a little bit from now. Yeah, they got approval from Canada. In fact, they're already at 41. So I think that's going to happen. All right. Gold Surfer saying amazing. That's right. I know what you're talking about. 21 streams of income is amazing. Palantir going higher. Got in at $9.50. Muha Vernon. Me too, my man. It was around $9.75 or something there. Like, I don't think I got as low as $9.50, but all I remember was it's under $10. And I was happy as hell because I couldn't believe it was under $10. Still, yeah. In fact, let me go to the screen because a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about. Palantir, PLTR is a stock symbol. It's $27.20 right now, ladies and gentlemen. And to give you an idea, in October, somewhere in there, yep, $9.49, October 23rd. So 2 months ago, you could have bought it $10. And all of us who did, members of the channel, I told them when I bought PLTR, we talked about it like 2 months ago on the Friday night live stream, and we would have bought it $9, $10. That's it. All of us have doubled our money. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings me to the rant of the week. This brings me to the rant of the week. Because a lot of you are working 9 to 5. You're working hard for your money. And what do? You give your money to the 401k fund, right? At the end of the year, they send you a statement and it says 8% on your money, 7% on your money. Well, see, they're doing the same thing that we're doing. They're just using your money to do it. So when it doubled from $9, well, actually, it's almost tripled. From $9 to $27, that's 3 times the money. That is 300%. But they're going to send you a statement saying you got 7, 8, 10%. Meanwhile, they got the other 290% of your money. You see how this works? That's why you need to control your own destiny, become CEO of your life. Don't let these top 10 percenters hold your money, use your money, and then pay you kibbles and bits. All right? That's the rant of the night. All right. Let's see what else is up. There we go. 9:50 exactly on the Pfizer from Muha Vernon. Thank you for being here this evening on the live stream. Thank you for your comment, and everybody else that just showed up. Please smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell so then you can get the latest updates. All right. You got to have good credit to get the trade lines. ATM bankroll. No, you don't. You can have bad credit for all the trade lines down below in the description. The $10,000 primary trade line, no hard inquiry, so no good. You don't need any credit. My Jewelers Club, they do a hard inquiry, but they give credit to bad credit people because you have to put down 50%. New Coast Direct, the same thing. Ox Publishing, Hutton Chase, same thing. Let's see. You can also do installment loans with Credit Strong and Self Lender. Again, Credit Strong, Self Lender, no credit check. Installment loan is like a car, like a house, where they just give you on-time payment history. You don't get any debt utilization, but still, if you're trying to build credit, that's a good way to start. No credit check on Credit Strong or Self Lender. And down below in the description, you'll have the Tomo credit card is starting to come out. They also do no hard inquiry, no credit check. So once again, that'll be another item reporting on your profile. And search the channel for no hard inquiry video and soft inquiry video. And that'll show you how to get Victoria's Secret and Overstock using the shopping cart trick. They do no hard inquiry. That's how we do it. All right. Yes, we must have multiple streams of income. That's why I'm here, learning about more streams. Melanie Bonita, acting like a true top 10 percenter, never resting on your laurels. And that's a good thing to do because you never know what's going to happen. Who knew a pandemic was going to show up a year ago? Nobody. Who was planning for it? Nobody. But I will tell you this. Those of us who had extra streams of income were able to weather the storm better than people who do not have extra streams of income. This is why you should always have extra streams of income, which, by the way, if you don't like investing in stocks, don't worry. Down below in the description, there's a company called Wealthfront. As long as you give them $500, they'll manage it for you. You just tell them if you want to be high risk, low risk, or medium risk, and that's how they'll invest for you. It's a set it and forget it. Wealthfront. Down below in the description, there's a link for Wealthfront. You can deposit $5, $10, but they will not manage your money unless you have a balance of $500 or more, and they'll manage your money for free. You heard me right, free, until you get up to $5,000. After you go over $5,000, then they charge a management fee. All right? Wealthfront, down below in the description in case you don't want to invest in single stocks. That's where you go for something. Or you can go to Vanguard funds. These are called index funds. Here, I'm going to put these on the screen. Let's talk about it because this is what we're talking about, making money all the time. Here's Vanguard. Here's a VOO because I talk about this one all the time. This is the Vanguard 500 index. Let's go with, let me do this. 5 years. 5 years. 82% divided by 5 is what? 15.5. So they're earned about 15.5% on the money. And they even give a 1% dividend. All right, 15.5. That's good, isn't it? VTI, 190. Let's go back 5 years. They were at 105. Look at it now. Again, 80%. Once again, that's about 15%, is it not? On your money. Okay. Let's go with, these are all Vanguard stocks. BCR. Let's go 5 years back. It jumped up recently. Here they are, 116%. So what does that mean? 25% on your money. Well, a little less than that, about 22%. But either way, 22% on your money, that's pretty good. And that's VCR, and they give a 0.77% dividend. And Vanguard funds are known to have low expense ratios. So again, those are some of the Vanguard funds. You can invest in those, set it and forget it. This is what a lot of people recommend because it goes based on the stock market. And stocks usually go up. Why? Because, you guys, the top 10% of the wealthiest own 92% of the stock market. Okay? You have to understand what's going on. Okay. My first stock was Under Armour. Oh my goodness. The Curry Under Armour, man, nobody thought they were going to make it until Stephen Curry all of a sudden did something, right? But that's awesome, man. That was a hell of a ride with Under Armour. Have you checked out Jet Token? Yeah, it's in pre-IPO timeshare for jet fly trip. Yeah, I know about it. The token thing, there's so many tokens that have come out and been like fail. I don't really mess with that. But it's a nice little toy, and sure, they might be selling. Let me know what they're selling for. 3 cents, 10 cents, 12 cents, whatever it is. Or just let me know. But no, I've heard of it, but I'm not in it. I haven't really checked into it any further. But actually, that's what jets are anyhow. In fact, let's just get down to the real deal. You guys know how it is. A lot of people think that these jet things flying around and you see all these YouTubers getting on jets. Come on, guys. It's not what you think. There are timeshare jets. It's called flex share. All right. So you pay, man, well, it could be like $10,000. But the fact of the matter is it's a timeshare with jets. So what can happen is I can be in Orlando, and because I'm in the flex share program, I can take a jet out of Orlando. And let's just say now I'm in Cali, I can go down to Oakland and use the flex share to go to LA. So you always have it on standby. But yeah, it costs like $10,000, $15,000 a year. But just like Encore Jets, same kind of thing. This is what is called flex share. So the jet token is trying to do the same thing. It's like a timeshare, but we used to call it flex share. They still call it flex share. So you can look. In fact, here, I'll just show you guys. All right. Here, I'll just show you guys. This is where, see, so all this high profile and all that stuff here, look, flex share program offers flex jet owners more customization. So see, that's all it is. All right. It's flex jet. Let me go find them. Here we are. Here, I'll show you guys. See, this is all it is. So you don't actually have to own the jet. All right. But you do have to pay the $10,000 to $15,000 a year. They have different programs. So see right here, fractional ownership, leasing, jet card, and then there's Encore Jets. So there's all kind of companies that do this, because when the 1%ers buy these things, what ends up happening? They sit in the hangar because they're not flying on their jet every day. It's not like a commuter. And then they find out, they're like, what do you mean I owe like $5,000? I didn't go anywhere. You see what I'm saying? So then they end up renting them. And in fact, here's Encore Jets. And here, let me show you guys. We'll just put something in, right? Let's go Orlando. Let's go Orlando. Let's say we're going to NYC. No. I won't do that. I mean, man, let me see where we're going. Let's go Manhattan. All right. Let's go. Well, I don't know if we can do Christmas. We're going to go round trip. We'll come back. Let's see what we get. So anyhow, let's see. You guys see it? Oh, you don't see it on the screen with me. Did we lose out? I think we froze out. No, we're still rolling. But I don't know what happened. Because we're not on the screen that I'm on. That's weird. Oh, I see what happened. Except Did I go off script? Yep, that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. I went to Encore Jets on its own channel, so no wonder you guys didn't see what I was doing. I couldn't see what I was doing there. But anyhow, I was putting in Orlando, Florida, and then I was putting in Manhattan. So we can go to, well, that's the heliport, but we're not going there. Not yet, anyhow. Let's see what happens. I don't think that's going to do anything because we can't take we're not taking a helicopter, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Here, let me get a different. See if I can get Manhattan to get New York. Manhattan, Kansas, Wall Street. All right, look, doesn't matter. We'll go to Manhattan, Kansas. We'll attempt anyhow. Do I have to put in my name still? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, can't do the, oh wait, we might be able to do the demonstration. Let's see if we can pull up something. No, doesn't like it. ATL. Let's go ATL, see if that can pull up. Okay, looks like we can't pull it up, ladies and gentlemen. Encore Jet has nothing. Too close. Oh no, I got to put in my name. There we go. Orlando, $2,580. Single engine prop plane. Jet, $6,675. This is where the situation comes in, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's going to rent this, Orlando to Atlanta, and then they're going to spend $7,590. There's 7 seats on here. So what will happen is they'll schedule the time, and then they'll offer up the other 5 seats or other 4 seats for like $300 or $400 a person. So now they'll get their $2,500, and now you'll have a full flight, and then that reduces their cost. This happens all the time. So just letting you know, that's how you do it. All right? Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. All right. Let's go. Have you checked the Jet token? Let's go. Glad you were one of the good guys. Thank you for all you do, my brother. Thank you so much, Joshua Felder. I appreciate your support, my man. I thank you for being here and supporting the channel. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm half in and half out, so I'm telling you guys a little secret. I'm actually a good guy, and I used to be like a bad guy. Let's just put it that way. JFK or LGA? There we go. LaGuardia or JFK? I don't know. Let's go see. Yeah. There's the codes. LGA. Uh-oh. Did we do something? Okay, let's go look this up. What's happening? Why can't we get this? LGA. Let's see if we got LaGuardia. They don't like my LGA. LaGuardia. There we go. Okay, let's go look. Oh, we already got it. Here, I'll go put it in. LaGuardia costs a lot more. A lot more. That's because you're going into heavy airspace. Heavy airspace. 22,000. Orlando to New York on December 22nd. That's insane. 17,000. Oh, is the least expensive. 13,000. Very light. Only holds 4 seats. The 7-seater is 15. So when you start breaking it down, it's $2,000 a person. But anyhow, that's basically what the top 10 percenters oftentimes use. And there's actually an app out that my nephew created for one of the companies that you can actually do just like Uber, where you can actually set it up on the app where you want to go. You can always check, and then you'll get notified if somebody's taking off and offering seats. Yeah, he's got skills, my nephew. Are any of these jet share companies on the stock market? I don't know, but I wouldn't be too interested in that. Because like I said, jets usually sit. These guys are high profile and they buy a jet, for like 800,000, $2 million, $5 million, and then find out it's sitting in the hangar 9 days out of 10. And then find out that it's costing them an arm and a leg every month. So this is why the jets are rentable all the time. And they're getting repossessed all the time as well, because they don't want to pay it. Because after they realize it, after a year goes by, they're going, wait, did I just spend $50,000, $60,000 on this thing that sat in the hangar and we only used it 5 times? Yeah. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're over 2 hours on this Friday evening. So if you have any questions, let me know, because we're going to wrap it up here shortly. So hopefully it's been informative. Hopefully we've given a little financial education. Hopefully you found out about that SSN Lifestyle. It's coming out, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to try and make it happen where you're going to be on the yachts, the boats, the planes, the trains, the automobiles. We're going to have deals all over the place. And one of my favorites is I always like hanging out, hobnobbing with people that you all know and see. So obviously we got to go to the award shows. We got to have some tickets to all these little high profile events, have ordinary citizens going. And no, you can't act a fool. All right. You got to dress up on some of these occasions. All right. So it's going to be that kind of party. All right. You can rent jets through Uber now too. Exactly, Melanie Bonita. It's going to happen. All of the companies, it's all going to end up being rentals, because it makes no sense to own the stuff and be liable for the whole maintenance and the storage and everything by yourself. That's crazy. Great live, Eric. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Learn and Earn. Thank you again for being here on a Friday evening. Thank you for your support. I'll be there. Melanie Bonita, I know you will. Very informative. Hopefully that helped you, Adrienne Miller, with the TD Ameritrade. That's the easiest one that I can show you, because they have it broken down for retirement investment accounts. And for everybody that has an LLC, you can run your LLC, your own retirement. Talk to your accountant or send me a message. You can, like I said, set it up under an S Corp, and then it's all easy. But either way, LLC, as long as you have your EIN number, LLC you should have, then you can run your 401k through your LLC. Jet share sounds like something Airbnb may get into. Exactly. George Maple. Now you know why I am bullish on Airbnb. $100 billion after their IPO. That's what they're worth. Yeah, exactly what they're going to be doing. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for being here on a Friday evening. And as you know, you can always hit me up at Eric@StopStrugglingNow.com, and I'll hit you back via email, or you can always leave a comment down in the description or a comment down below the description, and I usually check out all comments, so I can always get back in touch with you. All right. Thanks for the gems. Wilson Koo, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Looks like Terry Polk. Welcome to the party. Kickoff is an installment loan for $12. They give you $12 to pay back over 12 months. Exactly. Kickoff, I've seen a few people's credit, and I've seen Kickoff. Sometimes it looked like they only reported to 1 or 2 credit bureaus. Sometimes they reported to more than 2. So I don't know if they report to all 3 or not. But Kickoff is cheap enough. I mean, there's like no hard inquiry. It's just it's more of an installment loan, though. So once you're able to get a no hard inquiry revolving trade line, why bother with the installment? But I understand it has its place, because if you have bad credit, then you need the installment trade line to help rebuild your credit score. So Kickoff works just fine. I don't have a link for Kickoff, but it's kickoff.com, KIKOFF.com. Thank you for mentioning that, Terry Polk, and I'm glad you're here this evening. Samantha Hall, Kickoff made some changes. Exactly. Because I've seen some people's credit scores, and it didn't seem like they were on all three credit bureaus. Sam, what changes? I'm only 1 month in. Yeah, I don't know what changes. Unique One, thank you again, man, for being here. I appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to wrap it up. It's been 2 hours and 14 minutes. Once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for a Friday evening. I humbly appreciate you being here, and hopefully you have learned a little bit extra than when you came in. And by the way, I had something up here that I wanted to show people. So this is pretty funny. It has to do with business line of credit that I was going to mention tonight before I got off on a little different thing. But I mentioned this before, a company called On Deck. And for everybody that's trying to do business, you may try to get lines of credit. And I just want to show you that if you've been in business already, you go to ondeck.com, and all you need is 1 year in business. They're going to run a personal credit score. Oh, wait, here we go. 1 year in business. They're going to run your personal credit score. You just need a 600 and up. You just need to make $9,000 per month, and annual revenue just needs to be $100K. Business bank account is needed, and you qualify. These are the minimum requirements to get a loan through On Deck for your business or a line of credit. So I just wanted to show that before I wrap up this evening, in case you have an LLC, in case you have your own business and you needed some funding of some sort. All right. Samantha Hall, thank you. No problem. Something with the reporting. It doesn't report to all three. Exactly, Samantha Hall. That's what I was saying. I saw a few people's credit report, and I saw kickoff on only one of the bureaus. So I don't know. I thought they did all three. So I don't know what happened. Is you. Melanie Bonita, no, thank you for being here once again, Wonder Woman. Good night, y'all. Good night. Joseph Johnson in the house. Thank you once again for being here, Joseph Johnson. I appreciate it. Melanie Bonita, I always learn something new. I'm glad to hear that, especially coming from you. That's awesome. Are doing a members only next week? Yes, George Maple. We're going to try it again. This time I'm going to try and not forget to hit the done button for members only. I think that was the problem last week. But actually, I'm going to do a members only before next Thursday. I'm probably going to do one on Tuesday night or Monday night. So I just want to get my next members only live stream out of the way to make sure I can run it through StreamYard, because I like this platform. Gives more blessing than a priest. Thank you, Edward Fag, being me. I appreciate that. Yankee Stacking in the house. My brother from another mother has just showed up. Thank you so much for that donation, Yankee. Side hustle master speaking here. Love you, bro. Love you too, man. Thank you so much, and much success on your channel, Yankee. I always have to say this when Yankee Stacking shows up. Ladies and gentlemen, the asset class known as gold and silver and precious metals, this man is a connoisseur of precious metals. That's why his channel is called Yankee Stacking. And if you want to find out more about precious metals, gold and silver, the physical kind, you got to go watch his channel and watch his videos. He's doing an awesome job, and he's here tonight watching what I do. So thank you so much, Yankee, and happy holidays. All right. You're welcome, bro. And thank you for that donation, Yankee. Miss Learn and Earn Facts. Yankee Stacking. That's right. Make your day A-OK. And private mortgage lending. Yankee, stop teasing me with that. You always mention it. You got to open up the piggy bank. You got to make it available to other people instead of just family, friends, and close associates. Come on, man. Open it up to the general public. I know you can do it. At least one. I know you like to keep it private. So we'll call it private mortgage lending, the Yankee Stacking way. So anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, private mortgage lending is what Yankee does as well, but he does it privately. That's almost like if you're trying to do investment in real estate, he's the man that you would go see and say, hey, can you give me about $50,000 so I can fix this up? He'll give you a loan for less than a year. And that's how he does it. That's how he makes extra money. He's going to charge that hard money, I'm sure, 12%, 10%, 15%. I don't know what he charges. But anyhow, he will only do it for close associates and friends. I'm trying to get him to expand his horizons. All right. I teach my members how all the time. I know, Yankee. I know. Be the bank. That's it exactly. Be the bank. There's all different kind of ways to be the bank. I just subscribed to Yankee Stacking. Melanie Bonita, well, you're about to learn something new about gold, silver, and precious metals. He's the man. Right on. And Yankee Stacking was a guest on Stop Struggling Now before as well. You can Google the channel or search the channel, Stop Struggling Now channel, for when he was on, which was an awesome show. So anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up this evening. The special guest, Yankee Stacking, was in the house, so I appreciate that as well. And I want to thank you all once again. So keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.